welcome back. If you're just joining, it's Trending O'Clock. You know how we bring all the juicy gist straight from the internet to your very eyes. And this is coming on Trending. Yes, it's Trending O'Clock. I am Mercy Irabo, and when it's trending, I can never be alone in the studio. Who is joining us today? Mr. Michael Gobadia. Mr. Michael, thank you for always joining me.
It's another lovely time to trend along, and the midweek edition is always interesting.
Special edition,
Yes,
as I target. Without wasting time, let's just dive straight into our stories for today. And our top story, renowned preacher Apostle Arome Osayi has opened up about a heartbreaking family tragedy. During a recent sermon, he revealed that his brother was kidnapped by terrorists, a situation that left the entire family in anguish. According to Apostle Arome, the abductors demanded a ransom running into millions, which the family paid in full. But despite complying, the terrorists still took his brother's life. He shared how the family was later contacted to retrieve the body from a forest where he died in captivity. Apostle Arome described the experience as deeply devastating, yet he emphasized that the tragedy, though painful, did not break his faith. He encouraged believers to stay rooted in God even in the darkest moments. And when you see sad stories like this, when you see heartbreaking stories like this, you just get to ask yourself, I thought when kidnappers kidnap and then they get the money, they get the ransom, why still kill these persons? You're getting the ransom and you're still taking the life of those persons. This is a very sad and disturbing story, Mr. Michael.
Well, quite really sad, and this is just portraying what many Nigerians are already so angry and frustrated about.
Yeah.
The inability of government to handle this issue. And, it brings you to ask this question. Why pay ransom and at the end, that person is being killed? This is not the first time we're hearing such. Just last week or 2 weeks back, we do know a sad one also played out with Vulnerable from Delta State. Archie also was being killed even after 100 million naira was paid by his family, and a sad narrative that the wife and the daughter is still in captivity as we speak. But the honest truth is, just like we know, the United States lawmakers are really looking deep into it and pleading, or rather emphasizing, that this administration should do more as it concerns banditry and kidnapping in the country. It's really a sad narrative, and one we're now becoming to live with every day. And come on, it's something that we cannot really hold back.
I just can't wait to see the end of all of this terrorism, kidnapping, banditry, and everything going on currently in the country. I just can't wait to see it comes to an end. Now that the U.S. governments are really interested in this, it seems we have hope now, and all of this will come to an end very soon. Well, away from that, a very disturbing incident has been reported in the Iju-Ishaga axis of Lagos. A 14-year-old boy has confessed to killing his own mother, claiming he acted after she allegedly told him she was not his biological mother. A very sad and disturbing story. Let's see the footage.
How old are you?
14 years.
What happened between you and your mother before you killed her?
I went to school in Delta State, so when I came back, I went to one of our friends' place. So he told me that my mom was causing trouble in the community and she's not my mother. So I now went to
The person told you that the mother you are with her is not your mother.
the mother of the boy.
Okay.
My mom is a student.
Okay, I understand you now.
So I now went to meet my mom. I now told her. She now went to the boy's place. The boy, my mom now asked him question that who is the mother? He said he doesn't know. Who is the father? He said he doesn't know. How do you know I'm not the mother? He then said he saw her carrying me from an orphanage home down to this place, down to Iju-Ishaga. So my mom now said, okay, let's leave it to God since it's like that. So we left.
Did you ask your mother about that issue again?
Yes.
What does she say?
She did not answer me. She just kept quiet. So it was on Tuesday she now told me that she's not my biological mother. She go and look for her.
But she's the one paying for your school fees,
Yes.
sponsored you in your education.
Yes.
How did you kill her that day?
I opened the cover of our GP tank, small GP tank, so I threw it downstairs. She then saw it. She then came to the staircase, and me, I was at the staircase, lying my back on the fence because it was dark. So when she came on the 10th to 11th staircase, there was when an arm pushed her. So she used her head to hit ground, and the head burst, bringing blood. So the boy, I now called one of our neighbors. So he quickly came. Carried her to the hospital, but she later, on Friday, she died.
But she's the one adopted you from
1 year.
1 year
Yes.
and taking care of you.
Yes.
All because of, she said she's the way, you are not, she's not your biological mother. That's the reason why you killed her.
Yes.
Once again, what is your name?
Immaculate Okogbe.
What did you expect from government?
I don't know.
You didn't know. But the woman has died now. Where is she now?
She's in the mortuary.
She's in the mortuary.
Law enforcement agencies have since taken this boy into custody, as well as investigations are already ongoing to understand the full circumstances behind this very issue. But trust netizens are there screaming out loud, like 14-year-old boy, a minor, and then no form of remorse. Maybe he doesn't really know the gross at which this offense is, but let's see some reactions we got from net. God knows that if I was the interviewer, I would land him a slap for smiling. And this is saying there's something wrong with this boy. It's either he's a special needs child or a psychopath. He feels no remorse for his crime. He is dangerous. Let him be sent to juvenile detention. While he turns 18, he should be tried as an adult for murder. I am more concerned about this boy's mental state. Might be a psychopath or a dissociative identity disorder. He is 14 and articulate. He knows and understands what he has done. However, his demeanor does not show remorse. He needs serious rehabilitation. This kid might have a mental health issue or be a psychopath, which is why he feels no remorse at that age. If this happened in the USA, he will be sent to probation, prison for underage, and when he turns 18, he will be sentenced to life imprisonment. Okay, he doesn't understand the gravity of his crime. He doesn't know the gravity of what he has done. This is sad. Dexter in the making, no remorse. They even smile. This is tragic on all levels. Like, the kid needs major help. They need to investigate properly if maybe friends are involved or psychological support. Like, this is a very sad story. When I saw the story, I was just like, what's going on? Like, what's really going on? We really need to know if there are more to this, because I can't just see why somebody adopted you, and then because you feel she's not your mother, you want to just get rid of her. I'm still trying to understand all of these things. I'm still trying. I feel they need thorough investigations. They really need to know if, because I don't really see this child being capable of that. Even the fact that he was smiling, no form of remorse or whatever. It's so sad. It's sad, Mr. Michael.
Well, a very sad narrative. But what I'm really surprised is the police say they are still investigating. Investigating what? That's the question.
They need to know.
He said it all himself. You know, what this brings to me is that the sad narrative of our Nigerian morals, ethics, and everything has degenerated in recent time. You know,
Yeah.
we keep hearing stories like this in the Western world. This can happen there, it cannot happen here. But funny enough, it's now taking place here. You know, that brings me to ask another question. Undermining, she's a single mother taking care of a child. Where is the supposedly father? If she is married, that's the basic thing. You know, a man
But
and
she
a woman.
adopted
Yes, I
him.
understand. A man, whether she adopted him or not, there should be a man in his life as a father figure. It is obvious she was not able to instill that father figure in him, hence his attitude. If there was a father figure, he would have been scared of doing it. He would have seen remorse in doing it. He had gotten the beating of his life, even attempting to try it. But when there's no father figure, what do you expect? This brings us to the era of thinking about a strong family value. We've never heard of such stupid stories before now. But when things now have turned around and we are now seeing single parenting coming into stream, here hence we are getting such stupid stories that will baffle us till the end of time, knowing that what played in his mind in doing so. So please, we should remember the issue of ethics and strong family values and try to correct that misfortune and also direct ourselves in the right path. That's what we should do.
I know you're really boiled right now.
I'm
you're
really
not
pissed
seeing
about
it from
Yeah,
this
because
other angle.
I don't even intend to see it in that angle. Everybody is pointing a finger at the boy. Yes, what he did is evil.
Yeah.
But the question still remains. Is there a strong family value? Does he have an auntie? Does he have an uncle that would have put him in his place if he had even thought of doing that? No. Nobody was there. So
but
that's
what
the question.
if he's actually a special needs child?
Well, that's where it comes to be. That's what I'm saying. If we had persons that knew about this before now, if it's a special needs child, yes, all those investigations is what they said they would have tried to check whether he's mentally sound.
Yeah.
That's the question. But irrespective of it, when we were small, if we have a stranger coming into my living room, there's the way my dad looks at us. Everybody understands and will leave. Does that still happen now? Strong family value. The question still remains.
Well, I know Mr. Michael is really pissed at this point, but like I said, we have to look at it from both angles. What if the guy is not really stable? So I know this is why investigations are still ongoing. They really need to check out for these things. Yeah, investigations are ongoing, so this makes it a developing story. And once we get more updates, we'll definitely bring them to you. So away from that, amid the ongoing marital crisis surrounding legendary Nigerian singer Tubaba, his management team has raised serious concerns about internal interference affecting the artist's career. And when we say internal, you know what that means. According to the team, the constant controversies and personal disputes has started to spill over into his professional life. Yeah, so we saw some footage about 2 days ago. Yeah, we saw it when we saw, I know it was an old video, though it resurfaced when he had issues with his wife and was in the UK, and then authorities picked him up and all of that. And now I'm wondering, they say men go for peace. Men go for peace of mind. He was with Annie for several years. We never had cases like that. We never heard all of these things. And now his management team, they are seriously complaining. They are concerned about his professional life, that this is really affecting his professional life. So simply put, this new marriage is affecting his career, and his wife wants to be in control of his professional life. Yeah, they said the wife wants to control all of his business. And then I get to wonder, Mr. Michael, I thought they said men go for peace. And then I think you were one of the persons that really supported him then, saying, yeah he went for peace of mind.
Yeah.
And now this is peace of mind.
Yeah.
Peace of mind.
He's now understand. See, if you don't understand it, if you do not eat egusi, you don't know how ogbono really tastes.
Okay.
So he has eaten egusi. Now he's taking ogbono.
Okay.
Now, when they serve him egusi next time, you tell them to bring double. That's all I can say.
Okay, interesting. But I don't know. This is the point I just asked again. What do men really want? That's the question. You were with this woman for several years, and your career was just blooming. And now, all of a sudden, you're with this. We keep seeing issues, marital issues here and there concerning Tubaba. Well, all of this live stream played out at Daddy Freeze live stream, and during the heat of the conversation, Tubaba showed up. But things quickly escalated while he showed up. His wife started talking in the background, and he was not finding it easy. And then things changed. Let's see the footage.
Shut the fuck up. You need to shut the fuck up, man. You need to shut the fuck up.
Daddy Free. Innocent. They should see us together.
So what did they do now? So what did they do? When I want us that people were inside, they come out and make it. Now, you get out. What What's your
I be
problem?
saying that the freeze. You don't see him.
I did something. I did try to record it. What happened?
That the freeze. You don't see him.
Guys, calm down, calm down, calm down. Let's hope that there'll be some stability so we can hear what's going on.
Peace of mind indeed. At this point, I think Tubaba really needs help. Even if he's not coming out to say he needs help, he needs help. Just a few days ago, they welcomed a new baby. And imagine having a baby in all of this. If this is being streamed live, I wonder what goes on behind the screen. Like, Mr. Michael,
Well,
peace of mind it is.
Innocent needs something that will give him.
Okay,
Or
Natasha
bring
just
back-
reminded us of his name.
Innocent needs
Innocent.
something that will bring back that innocence in his life.
Yeah.
So that's all I need to say. But, the Edo State House of Assembly has called on her after watching that video to, come and explain to them and indeed show good conduct, especially as it concerns her marital situation. And all I would say is I'll just plead to Tubaba, calm down. Well, we were not there when you started. We will not be there when you end. But I know somebody somewhere that was a feature on your African Queen video. She might just be smiling.
Okay, and she did smile. Okay. Meanwhile, while all of this are going on, ex-wife of Tubaba, Annie Idibia, has shared a cryptic motivational message online. In her words, sometimes trying to prove you are the best is an insult. Yeah. This comes right in the middle of the marital saga involving the music legend, adding another layer to the unfolding drama. Fans are now reacting from all angles as the situation around Tubaba, Natasha, and Annie continues to dominate social media trends. Interesting. If I was Annie, this would be like my best time ever. I would just go on vacation, just put all of these things on social media. Like, I don't even think she should speak at this moment. Yeah, you've been trying to prove a point all the while, trying to tell us that you are the saints and all of that. But now you don't need all of this. We are seeing it. We are seeing it. Yeah. I remember then when he left the marriage, we saw trends online. Men settle where there is peace. Men settle where there is peace. We are seeing it everywhere on social media. Men, I think this is the peace you all want.
But anyway,
Annie, please take your time, chill, relax, do whatever you need to do. Don't even, in fact, at this point, don't even do anything on social media. If this is your best time, enjoy it. Yeah, enjoy it.
well, anyway, I know Messi will be having a good time as she
I
narrates this
am.
very story. And it's like coming in slow motion remix. Well, innocent. Your mom is calling,
Okay, interesting. Well, let's just leave this to a story, because if I want to talk about this story, I will keep going on and on. But trust me, this whole Tubaba issue has been coming, and yes, it's unfolding, and we know we'll still get more updates, maybe tomorrow. Once I get more updates, I'll definitely bring them to you. So away from that, I saw this very video of a young woman. It's a very disturbing one. She had this altercation with her landlord concerning the renewal of her rent. According to her, the confrontation escalated when the landlord allegedly attacked her instead of addressing the payment discussion. The clip now circulating on social media captures part of the heated moment, leaving many viewers shocked and demanding for justice. Let's see the footage.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Come. And is your mate?
Sir?
And is your mate?
What do you mean?
You like Chris? Now me they play first. I say you
The
spoil.
voice note is not for you.
Say you spoil the handle. It they pay me now.
The voice note is
That's
not
your
for you.
listen, my friend. Listen. You know what I want to tell you? I not give you house, and I don't know if you enter this house. I can't stand in. And no. You dey leave my house. I don't give you house. I don't know if you enter this house. I didn't give you my house. I don't know how you come into this house. And I won't lock my door. And you go bring police for me. You hear? You don't back me. You don't back me, Abi. You don't back me. I don't want to get respect. Now you want my house, you don't pay. You never ask for more than 1 year, you don't pay me, you never support me. You never ask for more than 1 year.
Well, in as much as social media has been buzzing, because sometimes we try to put our emotions when it comes to issues like this, well, I beg to differ. I don't trust people that hold cameras. Yeah, once you're holding cameras, you're aware of that camera, you want to be in your best behavior. But we heard the landlord saying, you sent me a voice note telling me how you destroyed things, and she said the voice note was not supposed to be for you. And then we also heard the landlord saying that she's been owing rent for 1 year. Like 1 good year. Yeah, I know there are better ways to resolve this. The landlord should have taken better routes and all of this. But this whole thing, I really do not think anyone should feel the girl is the victim at this point. Yeah, I know we have some very silly landlords. I have witnessed one. I actually had a first-hand experience of all of this landlord-tenant issue. Yeah, we have some of them. But for this person, and the way she was responding to the landlord, you would know, in as much as she is aware, she's very conscious of the camera, but from her voice, you would see here that sound of being rude and stubborn and all of that, while she was still trying to film the landlord. But I'm still against it. You do not hit your tenants, be it a man or a woman, not to talk of hitting a lady. Mr. Michael, what do you think
Anyway, it
about
would have
this?
been other civil way of handling her, you know. Come
Yeah.
on. You do not show your might, even if it's your property. You know, the other best way, you can just call in the police, get court order to evict her. That's even the easiest and the best way. Why wait for her to owe you up to a year? What's the relationship? What's happening? What has been happening?
That's
that
true.
it
That's
came
a
to
good
that very
question.
come on,
A very good question.
1 year, and you were just getting angry now. Come on, let's really understand what really played out and why she has so much disdain and no respect for you. You know, sometimes some men, they go the other side.
When
And
they cross the boundaries.
when they fall, come on, expect that kind of a small girl that's up to your daughter's age to do what she's doing. So let's really understand the full details before we really dive into such.
Yes.
But in all honesty, sir, there's no point hitting her. You'd have had other civil ways of managing it, which would have put you in a better light rather than the light you are now.
Yeah, authorities.
It looks as if she scammed you and she's still scamming you.
Okay, that's coming from Mr. Michael. So, like I said, I feel there are more to this, just like Mr. Michael said. What happened? Why did it stay up to 1 year? Like, what happened? What happened in the space of that 1 year? Was it that there were some other forms of payments? Yeah, other forms of payment that is not a cash payment. We really need to know all of these things. So I feel
should be there for 1 year.
authorities should step in at this point. We need to know more about this. We need this issue to be thoroughly investigated, and justice needs to be served to whoever deserves the justice, because at this point we do not know the victim. We don't know if it's the man or the lady that's the victim at this point. Well, in as much as I would love to go on and on and on trending, but time is really not a friend of mine. We really need to wrap things up right now on trending. But it's been an amazing moment. I enjoyed myself. Straight from the dailies to the dialogue and the news, of course now the trending, and you do not want to miss tomorrow's edition of Trending and of Viewpoints, same time tomorrow. And you know you can engage with us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV. This is where I tell you, I remain Mercy Irabo. Do have a blessed day.
Well, anyway, I'm Michael Gobadia, and just like what she said, still remember that more needs to be done if we really need to be in the right place. Bye for now.